MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Juan Cisneros, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. HR, what's the word on him?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. After it is Marte. One away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And he will, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Price ready with the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The next 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3. He wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that the inning is over. One for the Pirates courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping into the box, Will Myers. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates.
Number 6.
Now I'm looking in the outfielder, Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. The big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate.
Standing in, Ryan Howard. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, ball 3.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They trail this one 1-0. Russell Martin now took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Catcher Russell Martin.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6.
And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. This is line to left. Joyce is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Andrew Lambeau. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Price into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. Digging in, John Jaso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jaso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Striding in, David Price. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that misses. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another full count pitch home. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
When you're hot That's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1, the Rays nothing. Digging in, Sergio Spencer. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Striding into the box, Juan Cisneros. Here's the first pitch to him, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down to Cabrera for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Starling Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Pirates 1, the Rays nothing. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to second. Gloved by Walker. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at bat, Jordy Mercer. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Jordy Mercer.
First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Forsythe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Striding in once again, Jay Bruce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Price ready with the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Price sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Russell Martin now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is foul right side. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The catcher, number 20.
Ready for another chance? John Jaso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Number 14.
Stepping into the box, David Price comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Price rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Will Myers trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Myers awaiting the 1-0. A little bouncer. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-1. Here's Neil Walker. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Line towards center field. Oh no, he can't hold on to it.
Eight-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
First baseman Andrew Lambo.
Now batting Andrew Lambo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now Price is 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So digging in now, Sergio Spencer. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Myers. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for Pittsburgh, pitcher
Brandon Geyer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brandon Geyer.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your
Jimmy
attention, please.
Bueno takes over
Now
to
pitching
start
for
the
the
6th
Pirates,
inning on the mound.
Number 17, Jimmy Bueno.
Here's big Ryan Howard now.
Leading
He
off for
comes
Tampa
in
Bay,
0 for 2 thus
the
far.
first baseman, number 6.
Action now in that Pirate
Ryan
bullpen as a
Howard.
left-hander starts to heat up down there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. Out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get
Now
a pitch
batting,
out front and rip it down the
second
line, but
baseman,
that wasn't a great
Logan
pitch to do it on.
Forsythe.
It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. In now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's John Jaso now. This is in the air to left. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 32, Shea Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Jaso is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Genmar Gomez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
30, Genmar Gomez.
Digging in to try it again, David Price. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
David Price.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He's having himself quite the game. He's actually, that's 2 hits now for himself, and he's throwing the ball well. He's in line for the win.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now as Drupal Cabrera. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria singled home a run in his last time up. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Corey Dickerson will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. One run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
Digging in once again, Ryan Howard. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Corey Dickerson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 10, Corey.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 from Price. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's
55.
over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching
Martin.
really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Russell Martin now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, number 18, Neil Walker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe,
for Tampa
2
Bay.
for 3 with a
Second
double on his
baseman.
line so far.
Logan Forsythe.
Hot shot to left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game
Now
plan to
batting.
me is simple. They've
Center
been
fielder.
aggressive. They've hit the
Kevin
first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier lays off 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The catcher, number
Ready
20.
for another shot now. John Jaso. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Runners on first with 1 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal.
Number 14,
He throws the sinker.
pitcher,
He gets the
David
ground ball.
Price.
And next thing you know, it finds a hole. Man, that's a tough break.
DeAndre
catcher,
Navarro He's going to come
Now
on as a
batting for the
pinch hitter
pitcher,
now, so that
Price.
means we've seen the
Number
last
30,
of David Price.
Navarro.
And he lays off there 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Navarro waits the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is where you really got to focus. With runners on base, you got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Right side. The throw from his knees to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Navarro is on his way home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit hard but foul. 2 out, bases loaded. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rays will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 6-1. Kelly
attention,
King is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for the
bullpen
Rays,
in the bottom half of the
number 1,
eighth.
Kelly King.
Into the box now, Andrew
Leading off for
Lambo.
the Pirates,
0 for 2 with a couple of
first
strikeouts
baseman,
for him so far.
Andrew Lambo.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Sergio Spencer. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Cabrera there for this one at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shenmar Gomez.
Sid Molina will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Molina.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Starling Marte. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide. 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Looped out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Trey Barnett will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Trey Barnett.
Ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 5 homers, and 33 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. And that misses ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 6-1. Trey Barnett will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 23, Trey.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Pirates, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 32.
Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slides down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. David Price wins for the league best 15th time. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game was the victorious Rays. 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.